Hello everybody, welcome back to another YouTube video. Today I'm going to be playing some green yellow Yamato once again in some locals. I was playtesting it today and Friday against my good friend Jose. He was playing his Rebecca deck, so I was like, you know what, let's play a couple of games, and I decided to record it just so I can get out a video. Tomorrow I am also going to be recording some more videos as I do have a tournament tomorrow at the locals, so we'll see how I perform. Hopefully it's all well. But here I think I lost the rock, paper, scissors, so I think he decided what to go first or second, and I think he chose second. I'm not entirely sure, but I get my first hand and I don't mulligan, I actually keep it. I do see that I have the Dracula Mihawk in hand from starter deck 13. I did actually go out to McAllen today at 8 in the morning. Sorry, not McAllen. Yeah, well, I went out to my shops in nearby. So I ended up getting some of the new structure deck. Sorry, I lost my train of thought. But yeah, so the deck list is going to be at the end of the video if you guys do want to see it, so make sure to stay tuned in for that, and it's also going to be in the description if you want to check it out. But turn 2, I'm just going to play the Dracula Mihawk. On play, if you have 2 or less characters on the board, you can add a Muggy Warrior Kingdom or strike type character to the board rested. So I played the Dracula Mihawk and I then played the Kikunojo. The risky thing about that is, of course, that he is not at 3 life, so if he does go for the Kikunojo right now, or if he pops it, I'm not gonna get the life. You know, I'm not gonna get the life into my life area. So right now I just have it as a body, hoping that he doesn't pop it. He's gonna play the what's his name? I want to say Borsellino, but it's not. He's gonna play the jump blocker that Black has for Dressrosa. So yeah, he passes it over after that, after using his leader ability, of course. So here I'm just gonna attach 2 Dawn to lead swing. He blocks, and then I'm gonna attach 2 Dawn to the Mihawk, making him a 6k swing, and then swinging 7k to the Kikunojo. He is going to counter out of that one just so he doesn't, you know, fall into 3 life. So pretty smart on him, not letting me get my full value off the Kikunojo. So now he probably will for sure be able to pop it. Looking at my hand, I see that I had another Mihawk, it looked like. I have a Hody Jones, and a Nell, a Mihawk, a Momonosuke, and I couldn't see what that last card was. I was doing it too fast. But yeah, he plays the one-legged soldier, trashes it and gives -3 to the Kikunojo, and then he plays a Rebecca, playing the Kairos for free off of its effect, popping my Kikunojo, and then he passes turn. So it's back on me. I draw into a Gadatsu, and here I was kind of thinking like, okay, well maybe if I swing with both my leader and if I swing with my leader into his Kairos, and then I swing into the Mihawk into his Kairos, he's going to rest the Rebecca, and then I can play the Gadatsu to pop that Kairos. And I think I wanted to do that. Like here I'm like kind of looking at the Gadatsu, and I'm like, okay, maybe I can, maybe I should, just to get rid of his board so he's not attacking me. So I'm kind of thinking to the side here, like, what's the best plan of action? So let's see what I end up doing. There, I'm just counting my Dawn, making sure that I do have 5 Dawn. But instead it looks like I'm just going to attach, 4 Dawn to my leader, and he's going to block it, which, you know, at least I get his blocker out. Definitely do think I should have gone for the Gadatsu play instead here, but it is what it is. I swing, let's see, what is that? So Mihawk's a 4, 5, 6, 7 to life. He takes it, and then I just pass turn. He draws, gets his Dawn up, and he's gonna attack with the Kairos to the Mihawk, and I think I counter out with an Izo, so I 2k out of it, and he has, let's see, 3, 6, 7 Dawn up, so he could do a lot of things here. I'm not entirely sure what the game plan with Rebecca is. I know how he plays it, but I don't know, like, you know, the ins and outs of the deck, so I'm not entirely sure what he could be thinking of doing here. So he's going to play he has a Dawn, I'm guessing. He's going to play the Gecko Moria into the Rebecca, standing up. And then he's going to play the one-legged soldier rested, using the Rebecca's effect to get a, I think that was a Hina? in his hand. I couldn't see it. It was going too fast. And then he passes turn. So I draw, getting my Dawn up. And let's see what I do here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm on my 9 Dawn turn. I do have the Holy Jones in hand, but I'm probably not going to play it just because it's probably not really worth it. So I'm going to swing 4 into the one-legged soldier. He'll let it go just so I don't have to worry about him minusing my stuff later. I kind of want to see if I can try to rest that Rebecca so I can go for a more aggro play style. And if I didn't trash that Izo earlier, it would have been nice, but I don't really see a lot of good play potential in my hand. I have a Gidatsu, and I can't really Gidatsu the Rebecca. So I think this is the turn where I'm like, okay, let me try to go for the Kairos. So I go for, I guess, either the Kairos or the life, and he blocks it with Rebecca. I probably went for his life. So I have 7 Dawn up, I'm guessing? Yeah, okay, 5 Dawn. So I'm just going to play the Momonosuke blocker. I can't really put anything in my life with the Momonosuke blocker effect, so I just pass turn. Interesting turn, I guess. Again, I think I could have just been playing a little bit more aggressive and going for his board, but it is what it is. So he plays the Gravity Tiger Blade or something like that. I forgot what it's called. But he plays it and bottom decks both my Momonosuke blocker and my Mihawk. So he's at 3 Dawn left. He's going to swing 5 to life, and I'm probably just going to take it because I'm full of life still. Okay, no, I counter out with the Gidatsu. The Gidatsu is a dead card in hand, so yeah, I feel that. And then he swings with the Moria, and I take it. I didn't see what it was, but it obviously wasn't a trigger. So, and then he plays the Hina and passes turn to me. So now I'm at my 10 Dawn turn. He has 3 life in total, no blocker up, so I'm just going to play the Onami and attach probably a lot of Dawn. Here I could have gone for, like, you know, the really big play and just attach all Dawn to lead and swing, but I do want to get some board up because he does have 3 bodies on the board that is going to screw me over, so I'm going to swing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I think like 10k, and then he counters out, or 9, I'm not sure, but I play the Ohm with my 4 Dawn left. Don't see the Holly into the search, but I think, okay, never mind, I don't have it in my hand, I guess. So, oh well, I missed the search, but it is what it is. I went for a shot in the dark and missed. So yeah, I pass it over. Let's see what he's going to do here. He's going to swing 5 with the Hina to life. I take it. I'm not sure what I get there, but he swings another 5 to life, and I block it with the Gidatsu. And then he swings a 9 to life. I get a Shura off trigger, so I'm going to play it and search the top 5. And I will get a 200 million volts. Very nice, very nice. I am at 1 life, so if he plays the Rebecca, I can rest it. So he's going to play a Gecko Moria. Probably going to get that the Rebecca. Yep, he gets the Rebecca from the trash, plays it active. And then he's going to trash the Hina, putting the Toy Soldier in the board. Let's see if he's going to go for pop or anything. He gets a Rebecca off of the... Or not a Rebecca. He gets a... what's her name? Perona off the Rebecca search. Or the Rebecca ability, so... And then he passes turn. So here it's looking like I could probably try to go for game. It's not looking too well for me here. I'm at 1 life. Not a lot of boards, so... I'm going to 200 million volts my leader and then rest his Rebecca. Giving my leader plus 3k, so now I'm swinging with 9k. He takes the double attack. He's at 1 life left. Not sure how many cards he has in hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It looked like 6 or 7. But I'm going to play the Hody Jones, resting his Dawn and his Gecko Moria, I guess. So I'm going to swing 6k to his life with the Ohm now having plus 1k power. He takes it, and at that point I'm like, okay, let me just attach the 2 rested Dawn from my leader effect to Hody Jones. And he says I have it there because he only has, what is that, 4k counter or 3k counter? I'm not sure how much. I know the Perona is 2k. I'm not sure how much that one-legged soldier is, but he doesn't have much counter here. He was telling me that he messed up there, and he should have countered out of the first hit with the Ohm. And my game plan here was, and I'm explaining it to him, that if he would have countered out with the Ohm hit, I would have just attached the 2 free Dawn to the Onami, swinging 5k to life, and then 8k with the Hody Jones. So yeah. And into our next matchup, let's see. He has, I'm not sure. Oh, he's gonna mulligan here, so he just shows me. He has 2 Gecko Morias in his hand. I'm like, ugh. Looking at my hand, I have a Gadatsu, a Mihawk. I think there was a, I couldn't really see what else there was. I'm really slow when it comes to looking at my cards. I'll pick it up right now and probably see what I have, but I end up not mulliganing, keeping my cards. So Gadatsu, Izo, Kikunojo, Shura, and the Mihawk. So I do have the ability to play the Mihawk turn 2 into the Kikunojo if I really wanted to. But I do kind of got to guarantee the whole him being at 3 life, so I do got to get a double attack in, so the Kikunojo does get its value. But he's going to start off using leader effect, getting the Kairos, it looks like. Okay, nope, he changed his mind. He gets the Luffy. And I think he was telling me later on that he regretted getting the Luffy. He should have gotten the Kairos instead. But yeah, so turn 2, I play the Shura, drawing my 5 cards, looking for a Sky Island type character. And I end up getting an Ohm. That was the only, there was 2 Ohms and I think like 2 Onamis, I think, or 1 Onami. So I was like, I was telling my friend here, I was like, that was a bad search. Like seeing the Onami get sent to the bottom hurts. But it is what it is. I pass turn, and he draws into, I think, a Orlumbus, I think that's what it's called. I think that's what he drew into. So here he's kind of just debating on what he wants to do. He plays the Kairos, not popping my Shura, and then he passes turn. I draw, getting my Dawn up. Let's see what the play here is. I end up getting a Holy, so I do have the Ohm Holy combo in my hand. Probably what I'll go for here, just to build board a little bit and not the Kikunojo. Keep the Kikunojo for later. So yeah, it does look like I'm gonna do that. Swing, or not swing, play 4 for the Ohm. And then play the Holly from hand. And then I think I did swing 5k to life and he countered out that Sabo, so that's probably why the Sabo's in his trash now. I didn't see me swing there, but yeah. So he's going to use leader effect, grabbing the Rebecca. That is the only thing he can grab from the search, so he sends the Armamaki, I think is what it's called, to the trash. And he's at what, 4 Dawn, I think? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, it looks like 4 Dawn. Here I'm just reading, like making sure that I know what the Kairos does exactly, and I was mostly looking like, can I get rid of this right now? He only has his effect to rest the leader and not the stage, so I can try to go for it with the Gadatsu if I really want to, and I think that's what I go for next game, so, or next turn. So he's gonna swing 5 to my life, and I'm gonna take it. Okay, I take it, getting no trigger. I can't see what it was. It looks like a Kikunojo, but I couldn't play the Kikunojo trigger because he was at 3 life. So he plays his Rebecca, and he grabs something. I didn't see it quite well, but he grabs something. I think he got the Sabo, actually. I don't see the Sabo in his trash anymore. So that might be what he got. So yeah, he passes it to me, and I'm just going to swing 5 at the Kairos, it looks like. He's going to 1k out, and another 5 to the Kairos. He's going to rest his leader, and at that point I'm like, cool, I'm popping it. So I pop it. He has his Rebecca on board. And honestly, I probably should have, like looking back at this now, I probably should have just popped a Rebecca. So I can go for his life here. But I guess I swing for 5 and he counters out. So, yeah. I mean, either way, I think in the end it was better doing the original move, just because if I would have popped his Rebecca, he would have countered out either way, so there wasn't like a sure-proof way of me getting that hit. So at least with the Gadatsu popping the Kairos, I do get some of his board gone. So I pass his turn, or I pass it to him, and he plays a Sabo, and then passes it back to me. Can't really do much here, so let's see what I'm gonna do. I have 2 Kikunojos in hand. Probably gonna play one of them. I do have an Izo for his blocker, so yeah, I'm gonna Izo the Rebecca. And I'm probably gonna swing 2k to the Rebecca with the Ashura. But first I'm gonna swing 8k to life, and he's gonna counter out. Now I swing 2k to the Rebecca, getting rid of it. And let's see, so 7k to life, he takes it. Another 7k to life, or 6k, sorry. And then I'm gonna use leader effect on the Gedatsu, forcing him to kind of either take the hit or use the blocker, which I was hoping he was gonna go for the blocker, but he does end up taking the hit. So I pass turn. He does still have his blocker up, so I'm gonna have to try to get rid of that next turn. I'll probably end up playing, if he doesn't go for my board here, I'll probably end up just playing the Holy, or not the Holy, the Hody Jones, sorry. Playing the Hody Jones, resting his Sabo. He's probably gonna play the Gecko Moria and grab the Rebecca from trash. That's probably what he's looking into, trash forcing, what he can grab off the Gecko Moria. So he's probably for sure gonna play the Gecko Moria and grab the Rebecca, play something else rested, and you know, the whole nonsense with the Gecko Moria into the Rebecca nonsense. I think he's just asking for cards in my hand, so I'm counting them, seeing what his play is. Does look like he has 3 Gecko Morias in hand. Ew, that's not good. Unless that's like another card that looks like a Gecko Moria, but I think it 3 Gecko Morias in hand. Oh yeah, so here I was talking about the little protectors for our leaders that we have. I didn't have a penny sleeve or like a a perfect fit sleeve for my Yamato alt art, so I was asking him if he had one, but I was like, it's okay, we'll do it later, because right now I didn't want to really like disturb the recording, because I was like, I'll have to edit this out. Turns out I didn't end up editing it out. I forgot about this part in the video, so bear with us as we're getting it back on the rails. But yeah, he has that Gecko Moria in the top, so it's most likely gonna get played right here. I feel like there's not really much else for him to be able to do. He knows that I probably have a Gecko Moria, or not a Gecko Moria, a Hody Jones in my hand. That's probably what he's thinking here, and he's like, well, it's looking rough, because if I play the Hody Jones and rest his Rebecca and his Sabo, it's not gonna be really well. So at this point, he's probably like, yeah, this is not looking good for me. He probably wants to go for board, but he also wants to play the Gecko Moria, so it's tough for him. Seeing it from his like side and seeing like what he has in hand, now I'm like, okay, I see why it was kind of difficult. And his deck, he was telling me his deck isn't finished, that he's waiting for the EBO1 set to come out for that Scarlet, so I understand completely. But he is going to end up playing the Gecko Moria into the Rebecca, grabbing the one-legged soldier, playing it rested. Probably going to try to go for board here, it looks like, maybe, I'm not sure. And then he grabs a Kairos from the Rebecca effect and plays it rested. And I was telling him, like, I was a little confused here, because I was wondering like why he couldn't use the one-legged soldier's effect first and then play the Kairos, but I guess since he was using the Gecko Moria into the Rebecca, he can't like choose. It was a really weird rule, like wording or whatever. So when he explained it to me, I understood why he couldn't, and to the viewers, there's a reason why he didn't pop multiple things more than just the Ohm. It's pretty much having to do with the rules and the searching, and here he's kind of explaining it to me. I'll try to put the audio in here, see if I can find the clip of me asking him about it, but yeah. So he went for board here, and then he passes it to my turn. He has 2 blockers up, and I'm pretty sure I do have that Hody Jones in my hand, so it's looking pretty good for me. Probably just gonna play it, resting the 2 blockers. and going for game. I do have 1, 2, 3 swings, and then if I really need to, with the Hody Jones, I would have 4 swings, and then if I really needed to, attach the 2 Rested Dawn to the Ezo, getting me 5 swings. I forgot how to count. So yeah, I'm asking for how many cards in hand he has there. So I'm just gonna swing 5. Like, interesting. 5 to the Kairos. Play the Kikunojo. Okay. I was not expecting that. I thought I had a Hody Jones in hand. I'm not gonna lie. But I am gonna use the leader effect to give the 2 Rested Dawn to Ezo. Swinging at life probably. I'm trying to see what my hand is, because I really thought I had the Hody Jones there. But yeah. Oh, okay, so I'm going to swing with everything on board, I guess. So I swing 5 with both my Ezo and my Shura to life. He counters out the first one and then blocks with the Shura. I swing 5, 6, 7, 8. It looks like 8 with double attack, and he takes it. He forgot that it had double attack, so he did misplay there. So I swing 6 to life, and he counters out. So he's at 0 life right now. And yeah, okay, it's at next turn. I think that the funny dialogue is there. Towards the end of the game, he had 1 Dawn up, no life, and I think like 2 blockers up or something like that, or 1 blocker up. And towards the end of the game, he just told me, if you play the Hody Jones, I'll scoop. So I was like, alright, bet, and I played the Hody Jones, so I'll probably include that bit of audio when it gets to that point.
If you put the Hody Jones, I'll scoop, by the way. I don't want to change.
But yeah, so I think he popped my Shura, or he swung with the Leo to the Shura, and I just took it because I was like, I'm not defending that. I was debating on it, like, and I was like, that'd be funny, but nah, it would have been throw. And yeah, I think here we're having like a little side conversation because there was a lot of guys in the shop and we were all talking about the One Piece card game, so it was a lot of going back and forth. But yeah, so let's see what he's doing here. He's looking for his trash. Oh, and here my friend offers me some sour gummy worms. So shout out to my friend Rolly. He a real one for giving me a gummy worm. But yeah. So he's looking through his trash here, seeing what he's probably going to want to pick up from the Gecko Moria. And honestly, at this point in the game, if you can't go for my board popping it, it's rough. Like, you'd have to probably go into the to the defensive, hoping I don't have the Hody Jones, because like the best thing I think you could do here is just Gecko Moria into the Rebecca. I mean, it's always going to be Gecko Moria into the Rebecca and then playing something else, blah blah blah, whatever. So yeah, he plays the Gecko Moria into the Rebecca, trashing the Leo to play something else rested, it looks like. Let's see what he's going to play rested. He's going to play the One-Legged Soldier rested. And then probably going to swing 9 or 10k to life here, or to probably something to the board, I would assume, with the Gecko Moria. Let's see what he does here. So with the Rebecca effect, he does grab a Perona 2k. Not quite oh, okay. Interesting. Use leader effect to grab a Leo from the search, trashing a One-Legged Soldier, and then he's gonna play a Leo, popping my Holly, sorry, and then swing 9k to my Gedatsu. Here I think I do defend it just because, you know, like, I kind of do need the multiple swings just to ensure that he does end up not being able to counter out of everything. So I put 2Ks towards a 9k swing, getting to, I think, 10k. And then I just play the Hody Jones there, and he scoops because there's no way he can defend all these attacks. So yeah, that's pretty much the whole games. I'll include the deck list right here after the video ends or whatever. There'll be the deck list. I don't know how I feel about it. The reject, I'm kind of on and off about. I like it, but I don't like it in some matchups. I think I'm gonna keep it just because sometimes it does more good than bad. It's just, you know, me being like, I don't know how to use this in this certain situation or whatever. So I think I'm gonna keep it. But yeah, the deck's treating me really well. We'll see how it goes tomorrow in my local tournament. Hopefully I can top with it. I at least want to get second place. If I can win, that'd be very cool. I know we're playing for OP06 packs, so that would be very nice to see. But yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching my video. Like I said, I will be uploading more and more. I'm probably going to be uploading a lot of Yamato stuff just because I am such a big fan of the Yamato deck list. So yeah, stay tuned for that. And as always, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.